I made tea before stream, and I went to take a sip, and it's still too hot. Well, welcome, Hauntlish. Hello, everyone. Today we're doing something. On one hand, a little bit different, but on the other hand, it's kind of like in the same vein of what I've been doing recently. We're just taking it casual, taking it easy this evening. And we're doing some silly little internet quizzes. The big personality test. I think I've actually taken this test before, and what was it? I think I was like ISTP or whatever. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and take the test. Take the test. View detailed results. Unlock your potential. Are we like getting into biohacking or something? That's very interesting. Okay, you regularly make new friends. Not really. I mean, I do like... I'm not like an unlikable person, but I don't like usually... I'm not usually like putting myself out there, so it's kind of difficult for me to like connect with people, I guess. I'm one of those people where like I have to have like the other person make like the first move because I'm shy. Okay, you spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Kind of. I don't get too deep, but I like learning new things. Not like too well, but I like searching for like cool stuff that I might not have known about beforehand. See, seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. I mean, I'm not really an empath like that. Let me think about this actually. Let me like mentally just put myself in that situation. Not really, no. I mean, seeing other people cry usually just kind of makes me like uncomfortable. But we'll just put it like right there. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Yeah, I do a lot of pre-planning stuff, especially with like stream and that sort of thing. But I don't know if I do it like too much. It's like somewhere between here, but definitely yes. Yes. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Not really. I'm very like easily overwhelmed. I don't think. I mean, sometimes in like a desperate situation, like my brain will just kind of like shut down my like emotional side and I can just like deal with it, but usually that doesn't happen. So, we'll just say that. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Yes. I don't think I've ever been in like a social event where like it wasn't mostly people I already knew. Like family gatherings and that sort of thing. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. Let me think. I mean, kind of. I don't really have like too much more input, but yeah, a little bit. Very sentimental. Very sentimental. Extremely sentimental. Some would say unhealthily sentimental. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Yeah. I like making a good checklist. A lot of times I'll do that like when I have a lot of stuff to do in the day, and because I usually like if I have a lot of stuff to do I can get like sidetracked and like lose focus, so It's a good way to like ground myself. Very much so. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know if it's like this much, but like definitely yes. I am like a bit of a perfectionist. Snack time? I mean, I do still have some like crackers left. I mean, they're not crackers, it's Triscuits. I was actually like running out of these like near the end of last stream, and I was like thinking like I need to buy more next time I go grocery shopping. Let me just have one. I mean, on one hand, like my mouth is already kind of dry, but like on the other hand, my tea is still too hot. I don't feel like drinking it yet, so I guess I'll just deal with that. Let me just close that. All right. But yeah, I am like a pretty big perfectionist. I mean, for the most part, I can kind of just like tell myself like it's fine. No one's gonna care about like the really small details, but it's still important to me. But I like put my best effort out there. Let me swallow real quick. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. No. Never. You're not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative works. So that's like talking about like film theory and that sort of thing. I mean, it's definitely like interesting to me. I've actually toyed with the idea before I got into streaming again. I was toying with the idea of like having like an art history podcast where I would just like go through and like examine art pieces by people and like get behind the artist, like see what's in their head, like what's going on in their brain that makes them do this weird stuff. But yeah, it's like theories of like creative stuff is always very interesting to me. I was actually gonna try and start like an art history podcast with a friend, but she obviously wasn't really like into it, so it kind of fell apart before we actually got into like the production of it all. But I wrote like a whole outline and everything. It just never like came through. Let me try and take a sip of my tea. I mean, it's cooled off a little bit, but it's still very hot. I made rose tea before the stream today because I knew I was gonna be talking a lot. And my voice is already starting to give out just a little bit. Okay, so you're more inclined to follow your head than your heart. I mean, I guess that means like being more logical. No, I'm definitely more of like a person who makes decisions like based on like vibes and emotions more than like what's like rationally the most productive thing to do or constructive or whatever. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. I mean, no. If I did do it like that, I would never get anything done. I have to like hold myself to like a specific set of like schedule and like rigorous routine, that sort of thing. Because if I just like did what I felt like all the time, I would just never get anything done. So I think I'm like here. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. No. No. I'm actually very, like, hyper aware of, like, how people perceive me. And, like, worrying about how people perceive me. I don't think that's very true. You enjoy participating in group activities. I mean, it depends on what the group activity is. If it's like with people I don't really know that well, it's more like here. But if it's with people I do know, it's more like here. I guess I'll go neutral on this. It's very nebulous. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, yeah. I don't really, yeah, I don't like, I'm overthinking it, yeah. Well, I guess that's just, like, part of the, thing. That's, like, part of my... Like, overthinking it is, like, a big part of my personality. So, of course, it's gonna, like, influence my decisions. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. I mean, I do like helping people, like... I do like helping out, but also... I also enjoy, like, having my own stuff. I think I'm gonna... We're just gonna do, like, very weak agree. I also value my own accomplishments a lot. If the last question was, like, did you overthink the questions on this test? Yes. Yes, I did. You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Not really. I mean, I am interested in, like, a lot of stuff. Especially when it comes to, like, streaming, but I do, like... I try to keep myself, like, focused on, like, one or two things at a time. Because if I was just, like, too cavalier and just, like, doing literally whatever without much, like, cohesiveness between, like, anything, I wouldn't really make any progress in any field. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Yep. Yep. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. Yep. You're definitely not an artistic type of person. No. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings. That's... I feel like that's a very loaded question, to be honest. I mean, that's getting into, like, societal shit. Oh, that tea's still very hot. But yeah, I don't really have any, like, strong opinion on this one. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really think about that often. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. I almost said react. But, yeah, I think... I mean, I do like relaxing, but then, like, if I relax too much, then my chores, like, stuff I need to do just, like, won't get done. So I guess, yeah. You enjoy watching people argue? No. I mean, maybe in the past I would've, but, like, at this point in my life, it's like watching people, like, fighting just makes me uncomfortable more than anything else. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Yeah. I mean, normally I would pick like the strongest version of agree, but I did become like a VTuber, so obviously I don't have that much of a problem having attention on myself. Your mood can change very quickly. Sometimes. I mean, usually I can be like pretty level-headed about it. But I guess like if I just happen to feel like very sentimental on like a particular day, it's like the littlest thing can make me like emotionally snowball into like a bad time. So we're just gonna do very weak agree. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. I mean, a little bit. I mean, when it comes to like work, yeah, I would prefer it if everyone else was like as like good at things as me, because if they're not, it's like a how do you feel about people who go lower than the speed limit? Death to all of them. I mean, maybe a little bit, but it's like not a big deal at the end of the day. So it doesn't really matter that much. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Sometimes, definitely like a little bit, but not often. I try not to, because I feel like, but like on the other hand, sometimes you just like throw something together at the last minute and it's like a banger. So sometimes it is better, but I try not to like let that be my whole like mantra of doing things. You've always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. I mean that's it really likes to just like come out of nowhere with these like very loaded questions. Maybe like a little bit. I mean, on one hand, on the other hand, I don't like to think about it too much, because that's when the doom slips in. But maybe like a little bit, I guess. I try not to dwell on it too much. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Not really. Not often. I mean, I definitely enjoy my like alone time, like my me time. But like on the other hand, sometimes I do get like a little bit lonely. Not too much, but maybe like a little bit. So we'll do like that one. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Highly theoretical. I mean, not really. I like looking at like people's different ways of viewing things. I think that's very interesting. So we'll say like not really. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. I mean, I don't really. I don't think I've ever like found myself in a situation like that. I don't think. But I guess maybe like a little bit. Yeah, maybe it's just a little bit. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Not usually, but definitely sometimes. Again, I try not to be like that. But also, on the other hand... Wait, I just realized, I also, like... Sometimes I'll be, like, faced with a decision and, like, my gut reaction is to, like, pick one option. And then, like, even if there's, like, extra time, usually there's not, like... There's not, like, much that can sway me from that. It's just, like, an instinct. So I guess, light disagree. It's a way to ask, are you bored right now? Well, let me see if my tea is cooled down. It probably hasn't. Yeah, not really. Ow. You rarely second guess the choices you've made. No. I a lot of times I tend to dwell on things a lot. So I feel like that would be like not... Let me think about this for a second. No. I don't try to do it too much, but we'll just go with like light disagree. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. No. When I've had a hard week, I just like stay inside like all day, and I like eat a pizza, and I watch like YouTube videos. That's how I unwind after a stressful week. I enjoy going to art museums. I mean, I do find art interesting. I haven't actually been to art museums a lot, but if I did, I feel like I would find it interesting. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. No, not really. I don't like... Again, I don't claim myself to be like some kind of empath, but at the same time, I can usually get it for the most part. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Yep. You rarely feel insecure. I mean, that's definitely no, but I'm just thinking about like the strength of the no. Yeah, definitely strong. Definitely strong. You avoid making phone calls. Yes. Maybe I should just go ahead and drink some of this tea, even though it is like pretty hot, because my throat's killing me. I could take like a baby sip, that's all I could do right now. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. I mean, I don't like to spend a lot of time, but I do like to... Like I said earlier, I do like to see, like, other people's, like, viewpoints. But I don't try to dwell on it. In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. No... Not really. A lot of the times, I have this complex where I just constantly feel like I'm bothering people. So no. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Not really. Usually when my plans are interrupted, I'm just like, okay, so that whole thing is just like fucked now. And there's nothing I can do about it. You're still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Maybe a little bit, but not too much. Just a little bit. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. I mean, sometimes I do, but again, I don't like to dwell on these things. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Yeah. I mean, I've been getting better recently, but I still have my moments. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault. I mean, again, I haven't really been in, like, a situation like this. recently that I could like look back on for reference, but I guess a little bit. Just a little bit. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. I don't think so. I don't believe so. I mean, if that was my like work ethic, then I wouldn't be able to get anything done. I feel like I'm very like disciplined, you know? When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. Maybe a little bit. I mean, I used to be a lot worse at that, like, a while ago, but I feel like I've been getting better at it. But still a little bit. Ugh. My fucking throat is killing me, dude. I need more tea. And the worst part is there's like, it's rose tea, but I couldn't get all the flower petals out because some of them like sunk to the bottom and I couldn't see them. So, there might be like some flower petals still in there. I might accidentally like drink one. And I feel like it's gonna make me puke. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Yeah. Honestly, I work better when I'm just like left to my own devices. Oh, Araxis, thank you for the raid. Hi everybody. We're doing internet quizzes. I'm doing the what is it? The IMDb test. We're doing the IMDb test. Yeah, but yeah, this is I feel like I do work my best when I'm just like left alone. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. Not really. Again, I try not to like ponder too much about this sort of stuff. But sometimes it's fun to like play in that space of like getting philosophical. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. No, I think I prefer quiet, intimate places most of the time. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. Not really. I have trouble like guessing how people feel just off of like vibes. But sometimes it is easy. Sometimes they're easier than others to like tell. There isn't nearly as much movie trivia. You often feel overwhelmed. I mean, does anyone not? Is the music a little loud for anyone else? I mean, it shouldn't be different. It looks the same in my OBS. I think it might just be you. Yeah, I think everything is the same, unless it isn't. In which case, please let me know. But yeah, I feel like being overwhelmed is just like part of the human experience, especially nowadays. It's life is hectic. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. For the most part, yeah. Yeah, you're good. It happens. But yeah, I think a lot of times, like unless I know like a process very intimately, like I can like when it comes to cooking and stuff, I can usually like freestyle stuff, and it usually is fine, unless I'm like doing something like more complicated or like involved. But yeah, otherwise I do try to like stick to the formula, so to speak. You're very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. I mean, maybe a little bit. The Streisand effect is definitely like that's definitely a little bit of that, but Just a little bit. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. I mean, again, I haven't really been in a situation like this where this concept applied that I could like use as mental reference. But I mean, I guess maybe like a little bit. Yeah. You struggle with deadlines. I'm not sure how I placed on this one. I really don't know. Cause I feel like a lot of times I can just like get it. I'm good at like working under like constraints. Usually those constraints are like put on by my own self because sometimes I'm bad at like time management. But usually it's not a problem for me most of the time. Yeah, we'll put it like right there. You feel confident that things will work out for you. I mean, sometimes. I've definitely had moments in my life where I was in like a not so ideal situation, but I mean, I feel like on a certain level, like everything just kind of works itself out, and you kind of just have to like leave it up to like fate and stuff. I feel like that's been like a lot. That's applied a lot in my life. Let me take a sip of tea, and I'm gonna get my results. Okay. Male, female. Okay. INFJT. Okay. So definitely more introverted. I'm surprised I'm not more observant, but I guess like I feel like before I definitely was like more observant, but I guess like over time I've kind of like gotten more into like just feeling out the vibe, you know? But yeah, definitely more feeling than thinking. I feel like in the past I was a lot more like analytical, but nowadays I'm just like you know, definitely more judgment and more turbulent. I guess that's like a fancy way of saying I'm like passive. INFJT. Interesting. So profile. Would you like a copy of your results emailed? No. Okay, let's see. Advocates. So I'm an advocate, okay. Advocates may be the rarest personality type of all, but they certainly leave their mark on the world. Idealistic and principled. They aren't content to coast through life. They want to stand up and make a difference. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief. For advocate personalities, success doesn't come from money or status, but from seeking fulfillment, helping others, and being a force for good in the world. While they have lofty goals and ambitions, advocates shouldn't be mistaken for idle dreamers. People with this personality type care about integrity, and they're rarely satisfied until they've done what they know to be right. Your wife also got this one? Interesting. Okay. Conscientious to the core. They move through life with a clear sense of their values, and they aim to never to lose sight of what truly matters. Not according to other people or society at large, but according to their own wisdom and intuition. Yeah, a little bit of... It's a little bit of like... being like, oh, you're special. I mean, yeah, it is basically the same thing. The personality test is like astrology for like, internet people, I guess. So let's... I want to see if there's like anything else more interesting in this one. I feel like their life has a unique purpose, a mission they were put onto this earth to fulfill. One of the most rewarding aspects of life is seeking out this purpose and then striving to do it justice. Advocates you may know. Martin Luther King. Oh my. Oh shit. Me and Marie Kondo. Oh, we're kindred spirits. I know that's right. Him and Morgan Freeman. Fucking Jon Snow shouldn't even count. He's not real. That's not a real guy. Oh, now it's just like all fucking like fictional characters. Okay. Okay. Yeah, these are definitely like real people. Definitely. This is why are they like giving you like fictional people? These are it's a fictional person is literally just like an archetype, like in and of themselves. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I think the big five. Yeah, I don't know. But I guess now we know. I'm like I could be like a political figure, but that's not gonna happen. I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think of where I want to go from here, because I have a couple things lined up. I think I just want to move right on to the very next one. I think I'm gonna enjoy this one. What type of Belisara horse type are you? Girls only. All the men, get the fuck out. This is not for you. This is not for your eyes. It's fucking ladies' night. Let's go. And this was made in 2010, so you know they're being absolutely serious, absolutely genuine. No fakery involved. Favorite thing to do: swim, take a jog, pretend I can fly, pretend I'm a pony. I feel like pretending I could fly would definitely be like the most fun to do in this list. What would be a perfect date to you? Walking along the beach holding hands and slash... Well, that's it. Those are two very different activities. Walking along the beach and going swimming. Those are two very different activities. I don't know. Oh, they straight up have like, I don't know. Anything as long as I am with my love. Or go go horseback riding. I mean, I feel like I'll just go with this one, I guess. Favorite color: blue, green, yellow, red, orange, purple, pink, any color. I mean, if you know me, you know me. You know my stance on this. All the colors have their own merits, and they're all beautiful in their own unique ways. So we'll just go with this one. What will you wear if you were going to dinner? A blue dress, bathing suit underneath, a t-shirt and some comfy pants, a beautiful lace dress with a pearl necklace. Dress up close to be funny, a tutu, sunglasses, a party hat, something like that. Oh, this is so good. I mean, if I was being like completely like true to my own form, I gotta go for comfort here. Are you mature? Yes, maybe IDK, of course. No. I I mean, I'm not quite at of course level, but I would I think I'm more of like a maybe person. Okay. What horse type do you think you are? Ocean horse. And or they didn't even keep this like grammatically correct, like consistently. I would respect them more if they said a original. A Pegasus. Pegasus. Or a baby. My horse type is baby. Let me like really think about this for a second. Let me take a sip of tea. Oh god. I knew it was gonna happen. I swallowed like a flower petal. I mean, I took it off my tongue, but I almost did. I almost swallowed it. So what horse type do I think I am? I feel like an original, because I'm original. I'm a original horse. Do you think all the other results like didn't matter? And just like that last question was like the one thing that like seals it for you? Because they don't want you to get mad because you like end up being the wrong horse type from what you picked, so that they just like, that's just like a gimme. Also, how many people in this chat like are not aware of Belisara? Because it is a bit of a niche thing. I mean, yeah, for I are a original horse. Oh wait, it gives you the breakdown. Oh, if I picked Pegasus, I would have been a Pegasus instead. But I'm definitely not an ocean horse. Most people are a original horse. I'm really tempted to like stay on this website because all of these quizzes are all so good. And you know what? We'll come back to that. We'll definitely come back to this website. I feel like there's some potential here, but let's change gears a little bit. Trolley Problems. Let's see. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. What do you do? Pull the lever, obviously. I mean, in all logical sense, this is like the better option. I feel like you would only pick the 5 people if you were like a psychopath. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 4 people instead. What do you do? Pull the lever. Still, again, this makes... Why did the number of people who agreed with this go down? Was the idea of like killing more people like suddenly more like good for them? I wonder. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your life savings will be destroyed. What do you do? Sorry everybody. Sorry. 33%! I'm sorry, I can't. You ever tried living in this world where money is everything? If I destroyed my life savings, then my life would be dead. And as you know, my life is more valuable than those other people. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do you do? I mean, how long is this gonna take? How long is it gonna take for me to die? Am I gonna like feel anything? I think I'm just gonna do nothing. 60% of people agree. I feel like I'm definitely getting a little more evil than usual tonight. Oh no, Trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then the original copy of the Mona Lisa will be destroyed. What do you do? As we all know, art is not only priceless, but also timeless and should be preserved, so... Sorry, everybody. 18% of people agreed. Yeah, I feel like the Mona Lisa is worth more than like a couple human lives. I mean, I'm sure like a couple people already have died over the Mona Lisa already, so what's a couple more? Oh no, Trolley is heading towards the rich man. The rich man offers you 500,000 to pull the lever, which would divert the trolley and kill someone else. What do you do? Let me think about this. On one hand, I do like money, but on the other hand, I don't like rich people. This is quite the conundrum. Let me take a sip of tea. I have good news. My tea is finally cooling off. My throat is saved. This is it's a thinker for sure. I mean, he doesn't have like any money like on him right now. Well, if he has the money on him right now, then I could just like kill him and then take the money. So that's fine. 50% of people agree. Yep, I know that's right. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 lobsters. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a cat instead. What do you do? Wasn't it like scientifically proved that like lobsters don't have like the brain capacity to like feel pain? I mean, I feel like it's on the same level as like fish. Like they're literally too stupid to feel pain. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't do nothing. 86% of people agree with you. I feel like the other like not 86. I don't feel like doing math right now. But, I feel like the other 86... Not 86. Either, like, really care about lobsters, or they're just, like, psychos who don't like cats. Oh no, Trolley is heading towards 5 people who are sleeping and won't feel pain. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who's wide awake. Instead, what do you do? I mean, they don't know. It's... No one really cares in this situation if they get run over. I don't see why I wouldn't. 39% of people agree. Why would you run over the person who's like wide awake though? Okay. Oh no, Trolley is heading towards 5 people who tied themselves to the track. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person who accidentally tripped on the track instead. What do you do? I mean, like... I mean, they kind of, like, knew what they were expecting here. They knew what to expect here when they tied themselves to this track. I mean... were they, like, not aware that this trolley track is, like, still active and this is, like, putting themselves in immediate danger? Yeah, they gotta go. 86% of people agree. Oh no, a trolley's heading towards 5 people. The lever just speeds up the trolley, which might make it less painful. I mean... Might is the... That's the word doing a lot of, like, heavy lifting in this situation. Is there like a possibility is there a possibility that it might make it like more painful? I mean, I guess I mean, assuming it will make it less painful, I have to pull the lever. 68% of people agree. Why wouldn't you like speed it up? Like, maybe if it's like gonna lead to like, I mean, if the trolley goes over them faster, it might like not do as much damage. Also, so if they like just got a trolley hit like on their body at like high speeds and they're still alive, like, I guess that would hurt more, in theory. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards one guy. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package will be late. What do you do? I mean, but Amazon package don't really matter too much. 86% of people agree. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards your best friend. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 5 strangers instead. What do you do? I like how the best friend has like a little pair of glasses. That's cute. Let's think about this for a second. I mean, I'm assuming if it's my best friend, then they know that like if this situation, they went into this situation knowing that if this was like the caveat, then they would like wish for me to do the right thing, I guess. So I guess I'll just, yeah. 35% of people agree. Oof. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. At least that's what you think is happening. You forgot your glasses and you can't see that well. What do you do? Unless that's like a bunch of like smaller people, like in the shape of one big person, I feel like it's best to just pull the lever. I thought I was gonna like unblur it and be like, oh, that was actually like 10 children or whatever. 50% of people agree. Why? Oh no, a trolley is heading towards one of your first cousins. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 3 of your second cousins instead. What do you do? I mean, honestly, I don't think I don't have a good relationship with any of my cousins, whether first or second. I think I'm like quite a few of my cousins are like in prison right now. So I mean, I definitely feel like my first cousins out of the bunch are like definitely the worser. So I do not feel anything about this. 69% of people agree. Nice. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 elderly people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a baby instead. What do you do? I mean, they were on their way out anyways. It's fine. 75% of people agree. Okay. Oh no, a trolley is barreling towards 5 identical clones of you. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do you do? Oh. Oh, I like how these are like individual, like little pictures. That's cute. I didn't know that before. I mean, even though if they're like clones, they just look like you, but they don't like, you don't like, I mean, you share the same like genes and everything, but you don't like share the same like history. You're not like, in a sense, they're not like actually you, because they haven't gone through like the formative experiences that make you you. So it's basically just like 5 strangers. So whatever. 86% of people agree. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards a mystery box with a 50% chance of containing 2 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a mystery box with a 10% chance of 10 people instead. What do you do? I mean, 50% chance of containing 2 people, but what is the other 50%? Is the other 50% that they're just like, there's like nothing, there's no one in there at all? Is this like, or is there like more people? I'm assuming with the information being left out, that means like the other 50% chance is there just meaning no people in there. So I guess that's fine. 46% of people agree. Okay, well, maybe I'm an asshole. Oh no, Trolley is heading towards 5 sentient robots. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 human instead. What do you do? I mean, sentient robots. I mean, they're gonna feel pain, I guess, if they are, like, that sentient, but at the same time, you can just, like, pull up a backup of their, like, personality from, like, the cloud or whatever, and then you could just, like, load that into another body, and it's like nothing happened. So, yeah. Oh no, Trolley is heading towards 3 empty trolleys worth $900,000. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting 1 empty trolley worth $3,000. Or $300,000 instead. What do you do? I mean... like, what is this, like, monetary stat? Like, is that, like, relevant to me? Like, do I own these trolleys? Like... Are they like my trolleys to like do what I please with? Cause if these are like my trolleys, then I want to do this one. But if this is like property of like the government, if this is like some millionaire with like a trolley like monopoly, then I would want to hit more trolleys. I mean, I guess in the end, I would probably, like, do, the 1. Because if... I'm assuming these are just, like, public property. And, public transportation is important. So, we're just gonna do it like that. 79% of people agree. Oh no, Trolley is releasing 100 kilograms of CO2 per year, which will kill 5 people over 30 years. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a brick wall, and decommissioning the trolley. What do you do? I mean, again, like, I feel like cars do more than this. I feel like individual cars do a lot more than that, like... just as individuals. So I feel like it's fine. Oh no, you're a reincarnated being who will eventually be reincarnated as every person in this classic trolley problem. What do you do? Yeah, it's better to do it once. Just get it over with once. 57... Why? Why would you rather die like 5 times as opposed to just 1? Like, just die a gruesome death on like 5 different lifetimes? I mean, do the other, like, not 57% like hate themselves? Oh, I got a rose petal in my mouth again. Hold on. Did I get it? Okay. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards nothing, but you kind of want to prank the trolley driver. What do you do? I mean, trolley driver has it hard enough already, I think. We don't need to be like making his job harder. It's fine. 41% of people agreed. What's wrong with you people? Oh no, a trolley is heading towards a good citizen. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who litters instead. What do you do? Death. I'm sorry, you gotta go. I mean, at that point, you're basically not even a human anyways. Oh no, due to a construction error, a trolley is stuck in an eternal loop. If you pull the lever, the trolley will explode. And if you don't, the trolley and its passengers will go in circles for eternity. I mean, assuming that the trolley exploding, like, kills everyone inside, I feel like if you just leave it running in circles, they can just kind of, like... I mean, it would be dangerous, but they can just, like, kind of hop out after a while, I guess. 52% of people agree. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards your worst enemy. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and save them. Or you can do nothing and no one will ever know. What do you do? I mean, I have to think about this, because, like, who is my worst enemy? I have to, like, go back in my mental Rolodex. So, give me a second. Oh, yeah, of course, yes. Bye. 45% of people agree. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards a person and will lower their lifespan by 50 years. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and lower the lifespan of 5 people by 10 years each instead. What do you do? I mean... lower the lifespan by 50... So, let's assume that, like, the maximum amount of time everyone is gonna live in this situation is, like, to the age of 80. I mean, I don't think that, like, dying at, like, 70 would be, like, the worst thing ever. But also, not having to live past, like, the age of 30 or so is also pretty based. So I'm a little bit torn. I mean, I guess I gotta, we'll just do nothing. Nothing happened to him, he's just a little bit more sad. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sending the trolley into the future to kill 5 people 100 years from now. What do you do? I mean, I'm assuming that you can't, like, go back and, like... You can't, like, find the 5 people and be like, hey, you're gonna die from a trolley accident. So, I mean, I guess it is better for them to just, like, live with the uncertainty than to just, like, have these people, like, fully aware of what their last moments are gonna be. So, pull the lever. 65% of people agree. Ugh. Ah! Oh, I really should have filtered this tea before I got on. Ugh. That's terrible. Oh no, a trolley problem is playing out before you. Do you actually have a choice in this situation, or has everything been predetermined since the universe began? I would like to think that I have a choice. I think. 62% agree? Yeah. Congratulations, you have solved philosophy. Kill count 73. I mean, I would have to be able to see, like, what the average kill count is. I would have appreciated it if they, like, had some, like, stats at the end screen. Like, give me some graphs, like, where I place among, like, everyone who's played. I think we're gonna have to do more, we're gonna have to do more, like, internet quizzes. More of these. I mean... Hold on. Chat, I need you real quick. I need you to, like, give me some prompts. Like, give me like a thing to be quizzed about, and I want to look it up. Let me take another sip of tea. I hope I don't, like, inhale any flower petals. You know what? For now, I'll just take the initiative and, let's see what comes up for bread. Bread, just bread. short stories by bread. Should you join Garlic Wind? Huh? The hell? Most of these are not even about bread. I'm just gonna do this one. Hello, favorite food? This is a trick question. Bread. No, me. Is this bread? Do you loaf bread puns? No. How do you eat bread? Straight from the bag, toasted, on a sandwich, no bread. Oh, I guess this is like the quiz takers like reply to your query, or your answer rather. I like a good toasted bread. Next. Would you own a bakery but eat all of the bread that you cooked? No, that is for the customers. Yes, I would not own a bakery. I'm allergic to bread. Yes. I feel like I would. If I had a bakery. That's why I don't have a bakery. Favorite bread? Oh, sourdough. I like a good sourdough. If you were allergic to bread, what would you do? Cry. I would have a lot of free time. I don't know. Die. Yay. I am. I mean, I don't have like celiac disease or anything. I guess I would die without bread. Like, what is life without bread, really? Have you ever heard of rainbow bread? No, yes, I loved it. Yes, but I didn't like it. And I don't want to. It sounds good. No, but it sounds good. I'm allergic. Why did you click on this quiz? Lucky we don't have rainbow bread in our area. No, but it sounds good. Fluffy bread or flat bread? I think I definitely like... I definitely prefer more of like a soft, like fluffy, like big bread. Well, bye. I have to go eat some bread. Okay, can I join you? No bread. I want some bread right now. Queen or king of bread? I bow. What were the things? You are a bread friend or leave. What is the discussion on this one? Bread. I bow back. Okay. Let me think of another thing. Cause I typed in bread and this was like one of the only like results that was actually relevant to bread. I think the other shit was just like Tumblr memes. I'm not sure like how, like what the use of this site, what the demographic of this site is, but I guess it's like just like the average. Let's see. Food and drinks just for fun. What's for fun? Sort by quizzes. Is there's not a filter for like the most like popular quizzes? Nah. Oh, is this like fucking pick some foods and get an Among Us? No. What if I do... What if... I want to do more Bella Sarah quizzes because I liked it. I wanna see like the Bella Sarah... Wait, is this like a... What the fuck? Is this like a fan fiction website too? What is this? I have to see what it is. Is this like... Is this place really like a fan fiction thing? The day was highly windy and inclement. Many creatures are preparing for the upcoming winter, but for now it's only October. The school buses are unloading with the hyper children, and the parents are waiting for the stampede to begin. Honestly, for a fan fiction on like a fucking make your own like horse quiz website, this isn't like the worst thing I've read. I expected it to definitely be more like fucking Wattpad fanfic tier, but that's like not bad. Not like great, but not bad either. Which Belisara magical unicorn / pony are you? This is the real shit. Oh wait, that's a fucking My Little Pony. That's not a real Belisara. You fucking poser. Do you ever leave a situation up to fate and a miracle? No, I have to be in complete control over problems. Probably because I am lazy. Yes, I don't spend all my days fixing things that are not guaranteed. If it is meant to happen, it always does. Holy run-on sense. Miracles every day. Doesn't mean I can't help them along the way, does it? I mean, yeah, that's me. That's my energy. Which do you want as a companion? Smiley face. Pony, Pegasus, unicorn. None of these sue me. How about a fox? How about not, you fucking furry? I'm pretty sure they spelled Pegasus right this time. I like a Pegasus. I like a flying creature. Let's see. Describe which of these are closest to your group of friends. Real party animals. Quiet type, always sitting in the back. Girly girls, we love to go shopping. Some of us are lazy, some of us are lazier. Just your average teens, love taking pics and having fun. Outspoken and powerful, very fashionable and charismatic, ready to take on the world. A little bit on the dark side, spend more time in our head than the real world. I mean, there's one issue here, I don't have any friends. But I feel like this is like the closest that this applies to me the most, so that's good. Come with me and you'll see fabulous unicorns, beautiful people, and gardens full of flowers, popcorn, Marvel, and DC movies, and my laptop? Question mark? Kittens, books, and endless sunsets, silence, candy, and a colorful world. I like kittens and sunsets, and I'm not too strong about books, but all that other stuff sounds good. How much of the artist type are you? 1 out of 10. 10 is the most artistic and 1 is the least. I definitely feel like higher end, not like the highest, but like definitely up there. What brings you the most joy when you are feeling sad? My friends, My Little Pony, fairies, potato chips. Just being left alone in complete silence, watching a comedy, looking at pictures of my crush on the internet. Who? Music. I mean, potato chips are good. But I feel like I'm definitely more of like a fairy girl. I'm definitely more of like the GeoCities, like grandma, Happy Tuesday, like sparkling fairy gift type of person. What types of secrets do you keep to yourself more? My crushes, embarrassing things, bad stuff I've done. I don't know, I keep a lot. Times I've been wrong, when I've been betrayed, tips and tricks I know. I mean, I'm always up to like give tips and tricks. That's not something I keep for myself usually. I don't have any crushes. Embarrassing things that I've never done like bad stuff, but not off the top of my head. I'm never wrong. I think definitely like embarrassing things. Who would you like to sing the theme song of your life? Sorry for not putting your favorite on. Can I skip this question? None of them. I am clearly not like the demographic for this quiz, but I mean, Bruno Mars is kind of cool, I guess. Make a wish. I wish for luck. I wish for peace. I wish for romance. I wish for a young heart. I wish for wisdom. Peace. I mean, I already know everything. And I could always use more peace. Spotty. Oh shit. Play with me and your life will become an adventure. Spotty is a real joker when it comes to having a good time. There's never a moment where he doesn't live to the fullest and make the best of it. Spotty has no wings yet can fly high in the air. How much fun would that be? Just remember, life isn't all work. It's a lot of fun and games too. Don't get carried away with too much work. Thanks so much for taking my quiz. I would love it if you follow me. I'd love to follow back. Just please ask me. I never say no. I have over 300 quizzes. Oh, she's just like putting it all out there, huh? I wish I had this level of like shameless plugging. Yeah, Spotty. And what are the other options? Aurora, Spotty, Thora, Inu, Piat. I don't remember like most of these. Aurora is the only one that like rings a bell. But I don't think I've ever heard of these other ones. Maybe Spotty. I don't. It's been a while. I mean, for people who like don't know, for people who are being like left out of the joke here, Belisara was a trading card series back in like the mid 2000s. Basically you bought like card packs and you got like cool horses. You got like DeviantArt horses with like inspirational like quotes at the bottom. And also there was like a Webkins element where it had like a little code at the bottom of the card, and you could go to the website and you could like enter the code and you could get that horse like as a pet, and you could like take care of the horse. I want to show you guys this because it's very important. It was very like culturally relevant back in my heyday. I used to be all about this. Oh my god, they're selling fucking Belisara trading cards on Etsy. I have a lot of these. I actually still have my Belisara collection. I just don't know where it is. I'm sure it's still around here somewhere. I don't think I gave it away. I'm pretty sure I didn't give it away. If I gave it away, I'm gonna be like so mad. I think I might have given it away. Oh my god. I gave away my Belisara cards. I don't think they even like went anywhere, because I like gave them to the thrift store and like I don't think anyone bought them. So they probably just like throw them away. Oh my god, I'm so sad now. My Belisara cards are all gone. Wait, Belisara Archival Project? Yo! I remember this! You had the fucking, like, the trough, and you had, like, the oats, and if you had, like, an underwater horse, they, like, you got, like a cool, like, aquarium instead? Oh, it's all coming back to me now. Wait, no, I want to see the Belisara game. Where's the Flash game? I don't want to see the fucking DS. Belisara Flash game. Here we go. I want to see one of the fucking like the sea ponies. Where are they? God damn it. I don't think there's like any evidence. I mean, there's this. Yeah. You have like the sea ponies and there's like I think those are like scallops. You like feed them scallops and shit. Man. Those were the days. But yeah, that was that little trip down memory lane. I'm still mad at myself for giving away my Belisara cards. Never gonna recover from that. Let me take a sip of tea. Thankfully, my tea has finally reached a drinkable temperature. Okay, what other quizzes should we do? I mean, still, chat participation, chat input is appreciated. Let me think. Let me think about this. Flower. Oh, I want to see what flower I would be. No. No, give me flower quizzes. I want to see what flower. What flower do you represent? Hi there, I'm Dara, and I'll give you a flower that you represent the most based on the answers that you give in this quiz, so let's start. How would you describe yourself? I'm willing to take action and speak up. I guess I have some big courage in me. Kind, I guess. Someone who gives support, appreciates friendship, and likes peace. I'm an ambitious person who likes to achieve things and win. People say I'm rather cheerful, and anywhere I go, the whole place lights up in my presence. I'm a loyal one, I guess. I don't leave people behind, and I always got their backs. I hope they got mine too, though. Yeah, I feel like I'm the kind type. I'm a fan of peace. Pick an outfit. Oh. I mean, a lot of these look atrocious. I feel like I'm thinking about like my own body and like what I would look good in, and this is like the only one I can think of, really. Do you like flowers / receiving flowers? I love receiving and giving flowers. I'm actually not a big fan, but I think flowers are okay. I love them and I take care of them. I like to see them only, but probably not trusting myself in taking care of them. Ugh. I like flowers. I like getting a vase of flowers. Actually, Dollar General, if you didn't know this, Dollar General like sells like bouquets of flowers now for like $8. I've gotten those for myself a couple times just to like throw them in a vase with some water and like brighten up a room. They're not the best quality, obviously, but it's interesting. Interesting development from Dollar General. Ugh. I got a fucking flower petal in my mouth again. Ah. Okay. But yeah, I think I'd be this one. Pick a random item. Oh, what do we got here? We got a little flower plushie, yellow Polaroid. Are those like actual flowers, or is that just like silk? Like a bunch of silk made to look like flowers. You also have like random fucking like coffee table books and some earrings. I don't wear earrings. I've never gotten my ears pierced before. I mean, they look cute, but it's just not my thing, really. So it'd have to be between like these three. I mean, this one's cute. I like that. I like that. Pick a bouquet. Ooh. This is where the real men are made. Let's see. I like the colors in this one, but also these. I like the shape of these flowers. This one's a little too basic for me. I enjoy the yellow of this one. That one's also too basic. I don't like just like plain white flowers. I like this one because it's like a lot of different... It's a lot of different elements, but like it works. It works. Great choice. Let's proceed to the next question. Among the activities listed, which one do you think you would like to do the most? Which one do you like to do the most? Not think. I just added that in my... I added that in there myself. Go out with my friends. Anything is fun when you have a company. Going to parties. Challenging myself with something new. Or play sports. Play games. Or literally anything that has to do with me winning. Spend time with my family / loved ones when I have time. On one hand, I like doing new things, but on the other hand, I also like... I don't like being bad at new things because I don't have any past experience with the things. But I'm also like not obsessed with winning. I think I'm just gonna go with this one. What kind of weather do you prefer? Cold, warm? Not too cold, not too warm, just enough for me. I wouldn't mind some breezy air. I mean... It depends. It definitely depends on like the conditions. For example, if it's like sunny out, then it would be better if it was like maybe mid 60s. If it was cloudier out, I would prefer it to be like a little bit warmer, maybe like mid 70s or so. And you also have to take into account the wind. If it's windier, that means that like you can get away with like the temperature being a little bit higher. But I feel like this is me. What flower do you represent? Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Congrats, you got Edelweiss. This flower means courage and devotion. And so do you, and I think you got the right answer. I hope you enjoyed the quiz. You might as well be interested to try the other quizzes maybe, but god damn. This self-promotion grind. All these quote V girls are like so good at it. I wish I could be that shameless. I really do. I hate plugging my own stuff with it because I always feel like I'm being desperate. That tea is really coming in handy right now. But yeah, how does it stack up against everyone else? So we got Edelweiss, Hollyhock, Bluebell, Daisy, and Tickseed? What the hell is a Tickseed? That sounds terrible. Bluebell. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely not like the main demographic for this website, but you know. What the fuck is a Tickseed? I wanna look this up. Tickseed. What is it? Oh, it's just those things. Yeah. They're pretty common. I don't really have any like outstanding opinions about them. Height, care, how to grow, benefits. I don't care. Okay. Academia. Oh yeah, isn't this like academia? It's like the thing where like people like in a very roundabout way they kind of just like start romanticizing like going to school and like being like a girl boss in like college or whatever. I've seen that term thrown around before, and to my knowledge that's basically like all it is. I'm gonna take a snack break. Could you be labeled as cute? Adopt pets and get an aesthetic bedroom. Choose some clothes, get a gender neutral name. Yeah, this is not... I am not the demographic for this. Oh, hell yes. Are you a fairy or a vampire? Let's go. Wait. Wait. Vampire. I wanna see some, like, quizzes from, like, fucking 2010 being like, who's your vampire boyfriend? I wanna see it. Let's see. Is it only going by, like date? Because all these are, like, pretty recent. Is this... Oh, it won't, like, let me skip to, like, the end? Oh, that's bullshit. I really wanted to see a fucking... one of them from, like, 2009. God damn it. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do fairy or vampire. This is great. An exclusive dinner party is being hosted tonight. Are you being hosted or patiently... Are you... I guess this means, are you the host? Wait. No. I was reading that wrong. Are you being hosted and patiently waiting to be let inside? Or are you the host who is inviting the guests into your home? I mean, I've said before, I've always wanted to, like, host a dinner party, so I feel like ideally, I would be the host. What invitations have been handed out for said dinner party? Oh... I mean, I'm definitely stuck between, like, these two. I feel like we're already starting to, like, see what the answer is gonna be. But, I like this one. What do you wear to this fancy meal? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of options. Obviously nothing sheer because I can't do that. I like this one. That's good. What does this house that's hosting the dinner party look like? Yeah, it's definitely, like, more goth. I like the like darkish, like dark but like foresty. I like that vibe. At what time is this dinner party being hosted? Yeah, 6 p.m. seems like the most reasonable. Guest walks into the house after being welcomed inside by the host. The guest looks around in awe at the decorations that fill the hallway. What does this hallway look like? Ooh, I like that. But that's like a little too, like, dreamy for my tastes. I like this one. I like the, like, gold and, like, the details like that. Oh, we're getting, like, extended lore here. The host ushers the guests through their luxurious house and into the dining room. A long stretch of table that extends from one side of the room to the other, adorned with dishes of delicious foods. The room is filled with unique oil paintings and intriguing antiques. Expensive-looking chairs in pristine condition line up every side of the table. No one else is attended, just the host and the guest. As either the host or guest, are you surprised no one else is coming? Yes, but this is a good thing. I have them all to myself now. No, I should have known no one else would be here. However, I am slightly disappointed, as it would be better if more people are here, but it's not the end of the world. Yes, very. Why is it just this person? Where is everyone else? Not surprised, but was hoping there would be many more... Was hoping there wouldn't be many people anyway. I feel relieved. I'm glad it's just us alone now. Yeah, I feel like this is my vibe, but... It kind of feels like no one came to your birthday party, you know? It's like that vibe, but, you know... It's fine. Like, your childlike self comes in and is like, oh, no one's here. They all hate me. Then your adult self comes in and you're like, it's fine. It's whatever. As the guest is guided to their seat, both the individuals appear to each other on the far ends of the table. You gaze at the person opposite you, staring into their eyes and soaking up every minor detail in their face. What do they look like? Ooh, I like the jewels. I mean, that's a little too like fucking what's that guy? John Williams Waterhouse or whatever his name is, who paints like all the pretty girls. That's like that vibe. And her makeup is too like, that's too like Tumblr for me. The table is piled high with every type of food one can think of. Freshly roasted pheasant glazed in oils, buttery vegetables in glass bowls, steamed fish on silver platters, strawberries dipped in rich chocolate, sweet smelling pies with intricate designs carved on the crusts, fresh fruits bursting with vivid colors, bubbling drinks in fancy glasses. The aroma is almost overwhelming, with every scent one can think of, and your stomach begins to rumble. What food and drink do you pick? Ooh. Wait, do you have to pick one food and one drink, or just like one? I'm not sure how this works. Let me just look through. You know, I don't like whole mushrooms. I prefer them like chopped up. And I'm not sure what that. I think that's like pasta with like some cherry tomatoes. I can't even tell what that is. I think that's wine. You got like some strawberry water. Oh, that corn looks good. Also the potatoes. Oh, wait a minute. This is too much. How am I supposed to just pick one? Okay, let me. I mean, that's... Is that chicken with like oranges? Huh? I'm not a fan of like chicken with oranges on it. I don't think like citrus and chicken usually go very well, unless it's like lemon. I mean, that looks good right now. The sushi really isn't my vibe right now, but it's like one of these for... Let me think. I'd probably have to go with the pizza. And then drink. I mean, if I have to, I'll pick the fruit water or whatever. I feel like that would be like a decent pairing, right? Yeah. How do you feast? Do you dive right in or eat delicately? I dive right in, absolutely ravenous. I grab as much food as I can and pile it high on my plate, greedily scoffing the lot until I'm stuffed. My hunger has no room for manners. I eat delicately, gently cutting up my food with cutlery and politely eating them. I go slowly and maintain good body language with the other person to ensure they are also eating. I slowly nibble at the food, making direct eye contact. Why direct eye contact? Why? I even wait for them to begin eating first and avoid all drinks and foods they don't consume, as they may be spiked. Oh, yeah. It's like a assassination thing. I barely touch my food, instead waiting for the other person to tuck in before beginning to eat several minutes after. I'm more consumed by the mannerisms of the other person than the food on the table. I mean, I definitely like try to maintain good manners. I'm very mindful of that. I don't wanna like just go whole hog in front of someone that I might have just met. That's very bad. The atmosphere is an unpredictable one. The room is oddly silent, as if all the air in the room could absorb most sounds. The only noises to be heard are the sounds of silver cutlery tapping on dishes, and the large grandfather clock ominously ticking. How do you feel in this situation? On edge yet confident, it's all a waiting game. I eye up my component eagerly. I think that says opponent. Or it's supposed to say opponent, I'm not sure. Observing their every move. What tricks do they have up their sleeve, and how can I outplay them? Confident and content. This is a lovely dinner, and there's nothing sinister going on here to be concerned about. Ravenous. The smell of delicious food is too much for me, and I can't control myself. The more I eat, the more I want. It's like I never get full. What? I'm not sure I like where this is heading. Hey, iRobot. How was the stream? Because I know that just happened for you. Excited. They have no idea what's coming. Guilty. If only they knew how much I'm about to... I feel like there's something I'm not getting here. This is honestly, this is more like a choose your own adventure type of thing, more than like a little quiz. I feel I'm just gonna like give it the benefit of the doubt. After several minutes of awkward silences pasted, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to mean past, a conversation begins to arise. So, my dear friend, are you enjoying your meal? Yes, taking a while to swallow their mouthful and responding cautiously as to not come across with the wrong intentions. Yes, it's a beautiful meal. Thank you for inviting me. Host, excellent. The conversation awkwardly fizzles out and the uncomfortable silence resumes. You're studying them long and hard, trying to find out what their intentions are. What vibe are you getting from the other person? An uncomfortable one. Their whole presence is strange, as if they're concealing their motives. Hold on, let me sip some tea. My throat is like dying on me. I keep getting fucking rose petals in my mouth, dude. Let's see. A welcoming one. Although the conversation is dry and awkward, they still seem determined to become acquainted with you and make you feel as comfortable as possible. I'm indifferent to their vibe, whether they be whatever they may be feeling, or whatever intentions you have, or they have, I guess in this case. It doesn't faze me, as if they're to fool me, I'm confident with my wit to outsmart them. I'll outsmart them. A boring one. I want some drama, some edge. Maybe I should stir things up to make things exciting. I'm gonna assume. I'm just gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. Okay, more reading. Okay. The other person, sensing the awkwardness, picks up the conversation again. This time they ask you more questions about yourself. Your favorite books, what job you have, how you spend your free time. You answer accordingly, making further conversation as the questions get more personal. Asking about where you live, your biggest secrets and greatest fears. You can sense the other person beginning to prey upon your psyche, and as you soon realize, they've yet to answer a single question about themselves. Come to think of it, you can't even remember how you know this person at all, or how you ended up here. Almost like a spell cast upon you is now slowly wearing off. What is your next move? I begin to panic in my sudden fear of being in this stranger's house / having this stranger in my house. I flip the plates off the table to distract them and immediately bolt out of the room. As I reach for the dining room door, I find it's locked and unwilling to budge. I remain calm despite feeling the hairs prickle on the back of my neck. After careful consideration, I realize this opponent could easily defeat me, and this is not a fight worth having. So I stand up and politely make an excuse about how they have to leave / you have to leave. The other person refuses to go / refuses to let you go. I ready my weapon concealed under my garments, just in case I need to defend myself. My hands nervously clutch its exterior from beneath the table. It's too late. The person is already one step ahead of me and has withdrawn a weapon of their own. I stay seated, allowing the long game to play out. I will never back down from the threat. The other person also does the same, seemingly mirroring my every intention. I feel like in this situation I would stay calm. Let me just eat this real quick. You eventually cannot take the red flag screaming your name anymore. Whether you're the guest or the host, you decide you just want out of your house. But all escape points have disappeared. The other person, sensing your growing panic, remains sickly sweet, pretending there is nothing wrong at all. Their innocent words attempt to coax you back into docility, convincing you nothing is wrong. Yet they give you the option to leave regardless. What do you do? I guess in this case I would just leave. Yeah, fairy. I knew it. Ha! You're a fairy, beautiful, dainty, and enchanting. People from all around the world hear of your legends and spend their lives hoping on one day they'll meet you. Little do they know there's more to you than meets the eye, and you've many a trick up your sleeve. Yeah, I definitely have like more fairy energy going on here. All right, let me take another snack break for a second because I am a little bit hungry. This was actually a very well written thing, like a choose your own adventure type of thing. In spite of the couple spelling errors and like grammatical errors I came across. Yeah, that was fine. I've been finding that the deeper I go in this bag, the more flavorful the little like Triscuit pieces get. But I have to demonstrate self-control and like keep myself away. That's the end of that. Let's see. I think now I want to move on to the part that I was personally waiting for. Other people might not be too hot about this one, but I feel like I have to do this for me. We are gonna be doing a ranking of every studio album Kate Bush song. I'm gonna try to remain very neutral about this and not be too biased. But yeah, let's just start right from the top. I'll try to like give you some like context for a little bit of this. So if you're not familiar with Kate Bush's work, you're not like completely left in the dark. But yeah, let's just get right to her debut album, her first track from her debut album, Moving. Great opener for an album, and great opener for her entire discography as well. Very like mystical and like kind of gets your hips moving. Very strong opener in every sense. And on to the next one, the saxophone song. I'm still not too hot about this one. I feel like the saxophone like solos kind of like distract from like her as like a solo artist, and also the saxophone playing really isn't like that good. Like it starts out strong, but then like once the saxophone passages come in, it really just kind of like fizzles out. I'm gonna go back in and like fine tune this at the end, but I'm just like going off vibes right now. Strange Phenomena, another banger. Love it. It's so fun. It's just, and it's like the lyrics are infectious. Good track. Kai, it's cute. Not one that I would like necessarily like go back and listen to on repeat, but it's still, for what it is, it's all right. The first one I didn't like, the man with a child in his eyes. I'm not like cold on like her emotional songs, but with this one, I feel like it's just me, but I feel like her vocal delivery in this song is like very flat, and it's kind of like lacking the emotion. Like you compare it to like her other like slower, more emotional songs, and a lot of other times she can like actually put in like the feeling, and I just don't get that from this track. Oh, Wuthering Heights. Yeah, her first like big hit. It's good. it's a little bit overrated, but for what it's worth, like in context, everything is like it's very good. She recorded all the vocals in one single take while she had like laryngitis or whatever. So that's a very impressive one. James and the Cold Gun. I mean it's cute. I mean I feel like I'd put these two like down here. Like James and the Cold Gun. It's not as good as these, but like it has its moments, like that part in like the chorus where she goes ooh ooh ooh. That's just like so much fun to just like sing along to, but it doesn't have like that same panache that these two have, but they're still like very good in their own rights. Feel it. This one's like very stripped back instrumentally. It's just like vocals and piano. Like on one hand, it feels like it could have used like a little bit more in the instrumental side, but at the same time, it kind of feels like a complete song, even with like just its bare basics. I can't quite explain it. Oh, to be in love. Yeah, this one's like down here. I mean, it's one of those ones that actually does feel like kind of half-baked, even with like the more complete instrumental than like in Feel It. Like the lyrics, you can tell like they didn't really like put too much thought in. Either that or like she was just like kind of rushed for time, and this was like one of the ones that she did last that she just kind of like didn't put too much like effort into or too much thought, and she kind of just like let it sit as like a final product, even though it wasn't like completely done. L'amour looks something like you. I like this one. It's definitely like up here. It's cute. I like the song progression. It's very good. Them heavy people. Yeah, I'd put this like down here. These two both. They're fine. It's just like not something I'd necessarily like go back and listen to. Like out of all these tracks, out of like this album, these are like the ones that I would rather not. And then we get to the kickin' side. Probably, yeah, definitely like A. It's a good closer, good like emotional, but she actually puts like the feeling in there. I mean, I'm not too hot about the lyrics, because if you actually dig deeper into the like backstory of the lyrics, it is a story about like a woman killing herself because she ended up like getting pregnant with her brother's child, and it's kind of fucked up. But on the other hand, it's like subtle enough that you can kind of just like look past it and be like, I don't see it. I don't care. Alright, under her second album. These two actually released in the same year. Or within like the same time span. The Kick Inside and Lionheart. I've noticed a lot with like bands and like musical talents in like the late 80s. A lot of times they'll release their debut album, and then like within like a year they'll also release their like sophomore album like immediately afterwards. I'm not sure if that was just like a common practice in the music industry back then, but I've noticed that in like more than one person or more than one like musical act, which is like kind of strange. Let me take a sip of tea. Oh, fucking rose petal just went right down my throat. Okay. Instant regret. Symphony in Blue. Yeah, it's not as strong of an opener as Moving, but it's still pretty good. It's fine. It's not like up here, but it's still fine. In Search of Peter Pan. Yeah. I'm gonna like throw this down here because again it's not like bad or like it's like here. It's like a step down from Symphony in Blue, but it's still like it's listenable. And now we got Wow, very good. It's like so simple. Like the song itself is so simple, but like it's effective. Like the lyrics are simple. The song progression is like it's pretty typical. But there's just something about it. I really enjoy it. I remember like going home and like after like a bad day and listening to Wow and just like scream singing along with the lyrics. One of my better moments. What does this say again? Don't push your foot on the... Oh yeah, this is a good one. Don't push your foot on the heartbreak. Banger. Let's see. Oh, England, my lion heart. This one's like... It's like here. It's a good song. It's not like bad, but it's not like great either. It's like in the middle. It's middling. Full House, also banger. Like all her songs about just being like mentally ill are also bangers, as you'll soon find out. In the warm room. Okay. Yeah, this one, it's like here. It's fine. It's not like up here, but it's fine. It's very like slow and dramatic, but it's effective, I guess. Kashka from Baghdad. If a lot of times with a Kate Bush song, you'll have like a good setup, but then like instead of the song like progressing in any like meaningful manner, it just kind of like does the like long sort of like prog rock outro. If it didn't do that on this song, it would be like more up here. But as it stands right now, as like the final product, it's just more like here. Coffee homegrown. I mean, it's cute. It's cute. It's like one of the weakest, if not the weakest, track on Lionheart. I feel like that could have just been like a B-side. It's cute, but it doesn't really like add much. And then Hammer Horror. I'd say it's like here. I'd say it's like right there. It's a good finisher. Good like final track for an album. It's dramatic. I like it. A lot of people act like Lionheart is worse than the Kick Inside. I guess partially because Kate Bush herself said that it was like one of her least favorite projects to work on. But there's just something about it. It's endearing to me. Like the like show tunesy sort of like direction they go with this one. It's quite like a departure from like her usual style, but it's really cute to me. I like it. Babushka. The very strong opening track for Never Forever, released 2 years later after her debut albums. Very I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts about Never Forever because a lot of people like rank it very highly in their personal lineup, but something about it just like doesn't do it for me. I guess it's just like not really my style. But you have like a lot of tracks in this album or this like lineup where it has like a great setup, like great like energy like going into the song, but then like it does like the prog rock thing where it just kind of like it just kind of like fizzles out like halfway through, and then it just kind of like meanders along for like the second half of the song. And it's a real shame because there's definitely like a lot of strong tracks on this album, like Babushka for instance, but it just kind of like this one, Delia Song of Summer, definitely like down here. Like, you go from so high to immediately just, like, so low, and it just, like, doesn't really go anywhere. If it just, like, did something, it would be so much better. But it just doesn't. And then we have Blow Away. It's actually, like, an interesting song, because this song was dedicated to, one of her, engineers on her tour, who was doing stage setup. He actually, passed away because there was an accident with, like, one of the lights as he was setting it up. I guess it killed him somehow. I'm not sure how, but I do know that this is, like, sort of like a dedication to that guy. So I kind of don't want to, like, rate it too low, just because I feel like that would be rude, but it has a lot of the same pitfalls as the last one. All we ever look for. I mean, it's again, it's like you got like a good setup, and then it's just like it doesn't really go anywhere. It lingers for like entirely too long, and it's such a shame because like the opening is like so strong, but then you have like these like instrumental interludes where it just like doesn't do anything, and it's so frustrating. Let me take a sip because I've been like talking nonstop for the past like 5 minutes. Okay. Egypt. I mean, it falls into like the same pitfalls. Like again, you see a lot of this in this album. It doesn't do it for me. It really doesn't. Let's see. This one is the wedding list. Really. I'd put it like a step above because like it has its strong points. Like the bridge to the chorus is like so infectious. You can't help but like sing along. But then it gets to like the outro and it just like overstays its welcome. Just like a little too long. If it wasn't so catchy, I would put it down here, but it's like good. It's good to like sing along to. Violin. A lot of people have this song like one of. A lot of people would rank this like up here, but for me, it just doesn't like do it for me. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of like the structure of the song. It's like it just goes like a little too fast, and she's like her like vocal gymnastics. While they are impressive, it just like. It goes like too like intense, and you have like a hard time like keeping up with it a lot of the time. Okay. The infant kiss. While the song, the instrumentation itself, if it was just the instrumentation, I would put it like up here, but the contents of the song, it is about a babysitter who has like feelings towards the child who she's taking care of, so therefore it goes down here. I don't know why. I don't know why she chose to make a song with that sort of a content. I mean you find that like Kate Bush doesn't really like, she doesn't shy away from topics like this. She's not afraid to like get a little bit controversial, but it just makes it too uncomfortable for me. I can't. And then we got Night Scented Sock. My very first track that I'm putting an A+. Even though it's just like an interlude to transition between songs. It's just it's so good. Like it's literally just like vocal harmonizations for like 40 seconds, but that alone, it's just like so beautiful. Like this A+ is for like songs from her that I feel are like breathtaking, and that's definitely one of them. Like one of my first that I was just like, oh my god. Army Dreamers. I mean, it is a very good it is very good. Not like up here per se, but the song itself. I'll just put it like right here. It's anti-war song. That's always very based. It's got like a good like rhythm to it, like that 3/4 like kind of waltz sort of thing. And then we get to the grand finale, Breathing, also keeping up with the anti-war sentiment. It's about like, you know, one of the things I admire about Kate Bush is that in so much of her work, she's able to just like grab you in with like the first couple lines of the song. Like outside gets inside through her skin. I've been out before, but this time it's much safer in. That's such a strong opener. But like it sinks its claws into you. It's like such a it's so good. Like it has that like prog rock element to it, but it actually like goes somewhere. It does something. It like tells a compelling story, and that's why I rank it like up here. So we got like strong start, strong ending, but then like in the middle it's like eh. That's why it's like not really. I'm not like crazy about it. But in contrast, we're on to the Dreaming, which she released 3 years later. I think it was like 2 or 3 actually. It probably like my favorite of her work, because it's just like now to give you context, this is like the first time and like probably the only time in her career where she's been given like complete free reign over her work. Like she's doing her own production, she's doing her own writing, her own like composing, like all of it is just her. And it's also the last time she had like complete like free reign over her own like project, because it's just it's so unhinged, and it kind of bombed in the like ratings. Like it didn't sell very well because it's just so it is so like out of control. But like looking back on it today, it's actually like really like contemporary, like ahead of of time, pretty much. So we're coming out swinging with Sat in Your Lap. It's just like all of these tracks are just songs you like scream sing along to, and this is definitely one of them. And then honestly, right after we get into like one of the weakest songs on the album, but it's still like okay. It's definitely more of like a skit than a song almost. It's a little silly because like the whole time she's doing like this silly like Cockney British accent. It's still like mid-range, I think. Pull Out the Pin, another amazing song. She just goes like full hog. She's like screaming on the chorus. It's like so intense. This is I feel like this whole era, both the Dreaming and Hounds of Love, this is where she like really shines as an artist. And this week we're on to Suspended and Gaffa. It's I think it's like up here. Not as good as like these two, but it still has its merits, certainly. Leave It Open. We're getting like a little bit lower. But it's still like in like the grand scheme of things so far, it's like very good. The Dreaming. I'd say it's like right here. I mean, again, she's like doing a silly accent. She's like talking like an Australian, and it's like it's a little hard to take it seriously. And the chorus is a little bit chaotic, but for what it stands for, it's still like very interesting. we're on to Night of the Swallow, A+. Fucking beautiful. Like power ballad. Like like my favorite track of that album. I just like can't put it into words. It's like literally like takes the breath out of you. All the love. This is still like let me think about this, cause I'll put it here. The outro does like go for a little bit too long. If it didn't, I would put it like right here, but I'll just like let it sit right there. Houdini, another breathtaking one. The amount of like passion she puts in on this vocal performance here, it's just like, and like the progression between like the pure like desperation and like the violin passages, the like weeping violin. It's just it's beautiful, so beautiful. Get out of my house. Definitely shows her at like the apex of like her pure like unhingedness. Definitely like her most passionate of all the vocal performances, but like mostly just because like she's literally just like screaming half the time. Yeah, very not like as strong of a closer as like the last album, but still like it's really gonna stay with you for a while, more than anything else. Now we're on to her most critically acclaimed album, Running Up... No. Hounds of Love. Hounds of Love. I was thinking about the opening track, Running Up That Hill. But Hounds of Love, 1985, her most commercially and critically acclaimed album. And for good reason. I feel like this is mixing like her technical prowess with like the usual sound of the mid-80s. And it does like incorporate some of her like better storytelling through music. So we're coming out swinging with Running Up That Hill. Definitely like up here. Not quite like A+, but it's definitely like strong A. And then we're on to Hounds of Love. I mean, even though it is the title track of the album, but also it has that thing where it just like doesn't really do anything with itself. It just kind of like goes it kind of like meanders as it is for like the entirety of the song. It doesn't really like do anything more meaningful than like what it first sets up. Like you get the intro and it's basically like that same sort of vibe for like the entirety of the song. The Big Sky. Well, it's like it's here. It also has that thing, that like prog rock thing where like it just like goes on for like a very long time. But it, like you hear the progression of like the instrumental like as the song progresses. It just gradually gets like more and more like involved and like complicated and a little bit crazy near the end, but it definitely like does something at least. Okay, let's see. Mother stands for comfort. Definitely one of the weaker tracks in this album. I feel like it could have honestly just been like a B-side because it doesn't really like add anything. The instrumental like really makes it sound like it just was like half completed when they finalized the track list. I feel like this could have been left off. Cloud Busting, classic, absolute classic. I feel like most people have already, if they haven't heard of like Kate Bush as a person, they've either heard Cloud Busting or Running Up That Hill or Wuthering Heights. And now we get into like a very interesting situation here because past this point, this next round of tracks, for like the entirety of the album, it from this point forward, it turns into like a concept album. Like midway through, it's very odd. They call it the ninth wave. It's like a concept album of like it's like a concept album about like a woman drowning, and she's like going through like, I guess, some kind of like afterlife experience or whatever, or like near death experience, I guess. But the decision to make it a concept album like halfway through is it's still a little bit confusing. I feel like she could have just like done a double album, and then like the disc B could have just been like this whole like run of tracks. But it is, for what it's worth, it is very it's very beautiful. I think it's most of it is pretty strong. And Dream of Sheep, I would put it like here. It's not like A, but I feel like it sits very comfortably at like A minus. We're brought in with this like very slow, like dramatic, like sentimental, like opening track. Well, opening for like this whole concept album thing that she's got going on. I feel like it's very it sets the mood. It certainly sets a mood. That's what I can say. Under Ice, it's actually I really like this one. The only downfall is that it's like too short. I feel like the like darker tone she sets with this track, it could have been like expanded upon and like made into like an extended track. I'm really like disappointed that she either couldn't like work this into something like longer, or she just like maybe didn't have the time, or just didn't like feel like it. Let me take another sip of tea. Okay. Now we're on to Waking the Witch. Yeah, this is I like this one too. It's a very like experimental, I guess would be the word. I mean, it takes a while to kick in, because like the intro is just like so long. I think I have to like dock it like half a point for that. But yeah, once it gets into like the meat of things, I feel like it's very interesting. It's got like a good groove to it. Once it finally does kick in. Oh, Watching You Without Me. It's kind of like the same thing. It doesn't really like add much, but I guess it still is relevant in the like the grand scheme of things to like the concept that she's like trying to put out with this run of tracks. But I wouldn't like go out of my way to listen to it. It only really works like within the concept of like the entire album, you know? It's one of those. You wouldn't like go out of your way to listen to it on its own. Jig of Life, amazing. Hello Earth, amazing. Having these two like back to back, I think was her best like creative decision on the album. Both these songs like kick my ass every single time. Jig of Life is like so intense, and like it just like makes your heart race. And then Hello Earth, it's just like, it's like one of the first songs I heard from her that literally like made me breathless. It's just like that beautiful, like this atmospheric like fucking cinematic like ballad. It's just like I could listen to it forever. And it would have been a very fitting way to end off the album on this like grand cinematic note. But then like you have the Morning Fog, which I'm still confused as to why this is even like on here, because it doesn't add anything. It doesn't like do anything that like what was already presented didn't already do. It just sounds like half finished, like both in the lyrics and the instrumental, to the point where half of the song is instrumental because the lyrics like obviously weren't even like halfway done upon like the final recording. And it's just like such a like anticlimactic end to the album. I don't know if this was like her personal decision or if this was like the decision of management just to like get it past like a certain time threshold or whatever. But I will just like be permanently molding forever that's like the final track on Hounds of Love, because it is just not needed whatsoever. And now we're moving in a direction where I feel like I'm a little bit biased because from here on out she gets into like this she gets into like this sort of sound that I guess I'm just like not personally a fan of. It's worse in like the last two albums, but the first two aren't as bad, but like it's especially bad in the last album. She takes this like very like atmospheric like dialed back vocal performance, and it's like more about the music itself, which usually I wouldn't mind, but especially among the last two albums, it's just very like it doesn't really do it for me. So we're moving right into the sensual world. I think it's fine, I guess. It's okay. I definitely put it like right here. It's not like a bad song, but it's not like a great opener. It's fine, I guess. Although Love and Anger, this is actually like a pretty good one, I think. I like the chorus. It's very catchy. The Fog. This one doesn't. It didn't really do it for me. It just it's a little too like not there. The energy is not there. Reaching Out. It's another fine one, I guess. Heads Were Dancing. This one's it's actually very interesting because it's another one of those controversial songs of hers, because if you read the lyrics, it is about a woman dancing with a man, and then she finds out like she sees the morning paper the next day, and she finds out that the man she danced with was actually Adolf Hitler. If it's another one of those ones that just like goes on for too long. Like if it was just like the first like half of the song, it would be like up here. But since the outro takes up like half the song, it's more like here. Yeah. Deeper Understanding. It's actually like a good one, I think. It's like here. I don't think many of the tracks from this album like go above like A-, personally. Although a couple might. Between a Man and a Woman, yeah, that's like there, I guess. Never Be Mine. Yeah. I feel like most of it sits very comfortably in like B+, more or less. Rocket's Tail. I didn't enjoy this one. I feel like it could have just been a B-side. It's the lyrics aren't really there. It's mostly just like guitar work, which I wouldn't mind like the instrumental like solo parts if Kate Bush was actually like part of an established band, and like the people doing like the instruments like actually mattered in like the greater context of things. But since she's like a solo act, a lot of the like instrumental passages they tend to like take away from the song more than like add to it, in my opinion. This woman's work. Yeah, it's a very like intense, like emotional, like slow end to the album. I'm not sure why this one is on here, because as far as I know, this one's just like a bonus track. It kind of still does have that vibe of like an ending, like a closer song, but it's okay, I guess. I'll put it like right here. Yeah. Well, maybe like right there. Yeah. I feel like in terms of like the sensual world, she was like certainly faltering a lot, but I feel like on this next one, the red shoes, she really like, I feel like she got a little bit more like back into form, because a lot of these are like a lot stronger than what she was putting out on the sensual world. It's really a shame she didn't like stay in this like zone, and she kind of just like stopped releasing music for a while after this one. But Rubber Band Girl, we'll put it like here. It's all right. It's cute. It's cute. I can't fucking read half of these. I'm gonna be real with you. And so is Love. It's another one. It's a little bit weaker. A little bit weaker. We're not off to a great start. Okay, what does this say? I can't fucking read. It doesn't help that like the font is not very good. Eat the music. I mean, it's one of those where it's mostly just like instrumental, but I guess the instrumental itself is like fine. You don't really mind it. It's cute, I guess. Moments of pleasure. Yeah, I'll give this one like A-. It's very, it's one of those songs where she's just like remembering all the people she's lost in her life. It's very emotional, but it's nice, I guess. It's pretty beautiful. The Song of Solomon, one of the rare ones that I would actually put like up here personally. I just like I like the energy of the song, and I really just like Kate Bush saying, "Don't want your bullshit." Lily, another really good one, really solid. I like how it like progresses itself. It's a very intense one. It's very like cinematic almost. Oh, let's see. What does it say? The red shoes, yeah. This one definitely goes like right here, I think. Yeah, it's cute. It's not one that I would like go and listen on repeat like I would with like the A category. Top of the City. Oh, probably like one of my favorites out of the album. I'm gonna be real. It's like high A, almost. Let's see. Constellation of the Heart. It's one of those ones where again it kind of just like doesn't really do anything for like the second half, but at the same time, like the instrumental is like the groove of the instrumental is strong enough that you also don't really like mind that it just kind of like fizzles out after a while in terms of like lyrics. Big Stripey Light. Yeah, one of the it's down there. I wasn't a fan. Why Should I Love You? If you didn't know, my voice is giving out on me. You can tell. But yeah, Prince actually helped write this song with her. I don't think he's like credited as like a feature. I'm not sure if he like lends any vocal performance, but you can definitely tell that like it's like him. You can definitely tell like he got his like some of his style in the vocals. I mean not the vocals, the instrumental. And You're the One. Yeah, definitely one of the weaker. It's kind of a weak outro. It's kind of just like a generic, like, sad, like, breakup, like, leaving your boyfriend song or whatever. It's eh. Yeah, and now we move on to this, what was it, Ariel, I think it's called? Released, like, maybe 12 years after, actually, yeah, like 10 years. 10 years after the Red Shoes, so it's very different, to say the least. But, King of the Mountain, starting off, it's a surprisingly, like, solid track. And so is Pie. I mean, Pie is a little bit weaker because it's just like her listing out the numerals of Pie, but the instrumental's good. Birdie, she wrote this song about her son. I'm not crazy about it. I'm not crazy about it. It's definitely one of those ones that you only listen to in context of like the entire album. How to be invisible. It's definitely like up here. I like what they have set up in there. It's pretty. I feel like it's almost like reminiscent of like her earlier work, which is a welcome occurrence. Joni, also very good. Honestly, I don't hate this. I don't hate this album as much as I thought I did. I mean, this track, I don't remember where it occurs in the album, but it's just terrible. It's just like meandering for like literally 7 minutes. Didn't need to be happening at all. A choral room. I mean, again, it's like the imagery she sets up in the lyrics is like very powerful, but it just like it takes so long to like unfold throughout the song. It's just a little too long, to be honest. Prelude and prologue. I mean, they're like. I feel like prelude is there. Prologue is like. I think it's like more here, I guess. And I guess this is also more of like a concept album thing. It's like talking about the sunset and all that shit. I think it's like from this point forward, prelude and prologue, where it turns into like that concept album thing again. The Architect's Dream. I actually like this one. I'd put it like here. The Painter's Link. It's just like it's a transition track. It's just like a dude talking. It doesn't really add much. Sunset. For the first part, for the first half of Sunset, it's like down here. But then, like, towards the second half, it, like, kicks into, like... It, like, goes into, like, this like, high energy... Like, high... Like, voltage kind of thing. So, I think it's, like, in A minus, like, just by a thread. But the second part is where it really, like, redeems itself. Aerial Tall. I mean, this... In this track, it's literally just like another transition one, where it's literally just like Kate Bush making like bird noises for like 40 seconds. But at the same time, it's charming. It's too charming. That's the saving grace. It's charming. It's cute. Somewhere in between. I'd put this like here. It's, yeah, that seems right. Nocturne, that's also one of these. I think it's very good. It's got like a lot of prog rock. It goes a lot of different places. And Ariel, I'd say it's here, I guess. It's a fine ending track. Not quite in this level, but it's fine. And now we're in like the fucking no man's land. 50 Words for Snow released what was it? Like 6 years after Ariel. All the redeeming parts of Ariel are basically gone now. Snowflake opening track sung by her son who's at the like 12 at the time. I don't want to like rate it D because I feel like that would be too mean. So I'll just put in like C. like Tahoe, garbage, Misty, not needed. Like, a lot of these songs, like, later in her career, especially like these two, they're like, they just go on for so long, and I guess it's like, you have to like be waiting, like you're hanging on to every like word she says. But when it's like just like 30-40 seconds between like the times when she speaks, it's just it kills the vibe. Wild Man was actually like one of the stronger tracks on this one. I like the like husky vocal delivery she does in this track. I honestly feel like if she made like a whole album with like that kind of vocal delivery, I wouldn't mind, because it works a lot better for her her modern day like vocal range, because she does have like a very unrefined voice these days. It's a lot like deeper and like a little more airy, but the vocal delivery like really saves it. I think it works. Snowden and Wheeler Street, yeah. We'll do it like that. Snowden and Wheeler Street, it tells a very interesting story. It's a little generic. That's all. 50 words for Snow, spoken poetry by like some other guy. It's not even Kate Bush. Kate Bush is like cheering him on in like the chorus, quote unquote. But for the most part, it's not even Kate Bush. My Angels, I mean, the sentiment's cute, but as a song, it falls into that pitfall again of just being like way too long. All right, and that's about everything. that's pretty much like the gist of my thoughts on the matter. I mean, Wuthering Heights, it can go in here. It's all right. But yeah, that's pretty much my whole thought process. Pretty much. I don't know if there's any Kate Bush heads in my chat who are like clutching their pearls right now. Probably not. I feel like I'm the only one in here right now who actually like watches Kate Bush. But yeah, that's the end of the stream. It seems like I've driven away pretty much everyone by this point, so no raid today. But do I have any followers? Let's see. Nope, no new followers. That's all. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, we're just gonna leave it off right there. Nothing else for me to say at this point. So yeah, let me take another sip. My throat is killing me. So for the one person who's still in my chat right now, I am doing a collab tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. Can't say I'm diehard about Kate Bush, but it was enlightening. Yeah, I mean, if you like ever want to like get into Kate Bush, I'd recommend either like her starting from like her debut album, or from Hounds of Love. I feel like those both show her at like her most refined. But yeah, I'm doing a collab tomorrow, and I feel like that might be fun. I hope it is. we're doing tabletop at Primrose's channel. I'm gonna have to be hosting, but you can still use my channel to like watch her in that case. But yeah, I hope it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, that's not much else to say on that front. I also have I'm doing a talk show, like a little podcast thingy on Sunday at 3. I'm gonna have to like reblog, or not reblog. I'm gonna have to like retweet that thing, because it'll give you more details. I forgot to do that. But yeah, it's a stacked weekend for me. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna go like mentally prepare for that, and I'll try and get a new schedule up on Sunday as I usually do. But yeah, Stream's over now. You can all leave. All one of you. All you Oedipus reps, you can leave now. So have a good morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I love you. Mwah!